Welcome to NME ICT Sakshat e-Content project under Ministry of HRD Government of India. This project is of marketing management. The project is under NME ICT, that is National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. Under this mission, a proper balance between content generation, research in critical areas relating to imparting of education, and connectivity for integrating our knowledge with the advancement in other countries is to be attempted. In order to bolster our knowledge resources to obtain and maintaining the competitive edge in the world, we require a system of identification and nurturing of talent and lifelong learning. Knowledge modules based on personalized needs of the learner would need to be delivered to him or her at the right time with the right content interactively to take care of his or her aspirations. With these objectives in mind, these videos are created for the portal Sakshat. We will learn basic marketing over here.
Hi, I am LL means learner. I am learner of marketing management. I'll learn marketing in master's class. The desire for learning marketing comes out of interest. This is very interesting topic. Marketing management is seen everywhere in the society. You see up or down, you see here and there, you can see brand names and logos and advertisements and people working in marketing area. I am very much interested in learning marketing. Let us learn marketing from Dr. J. Badayani. He is going to teach marketing management under Sakshat e-Content Development Project under National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology, that means NME-ICT. Let us start learning.
Good morning to all. Today, we are going to learn social, ethical and legal aspects of marketing.
Social and ethical issues. Marketing receive much criticism. Some of this criticism is justified. Much is not. Social critics claim that certain practice of marketing hurt consumer or society. Consumers have many concerns about how well marketing and businesses as a whole service their interest. Consumers, advocates, government agencies and other critics have accused marketing of harming consumer through high price, deceptive practices, high pressure selling, shoddy or unsafe product, planned obsolescence and poor service to disadvantage consumers. High price. Marketing practice raise the cost of products and causes price to be higher than they would be if proper marketing were not applied. They point to three factors: high cost of distribution, high advertising and promotion cost, the excessive markups. High cost of distribution. A long-standing charge is that greedy intermediaries mark up price beyond the value of their service. Critics charge either that there are too many intermediaries or that intermediaries are inefficient and poorly run, provide unnecessary or duplicate service and practice poor management and planning. As a result, distribution costs too much and consumer pay for these excessive costs in the form of higher price, a high advertising and promotion cost. Modern marketing is also accused of pushing up price because of heavy advertising and sales promotion. Excessive profit per unit. Some companies mark up good excessively, thus profit several times are much higher than even the total cost of product. High pressure selling. Salespeople are sometimes accused of high pressure selling that press people to buy product they had no thought of buying. It is often said that insurance, banking service, encyclopedias, etc. are sold, not bought. Salespeople are trained to deliver smooth talk to learn purchase. They sell hard because commissions and sales contents promise big price to those who sell the most. Shoddy or unsafe product. Product lack the quality they should have. One complaint is that products are not made well. Such complaints have been lodged against goods and service running from automobiles, food items to home decors. Provide proper narration by salespeople. It is alleged to the marketing practice that salespeople don't provide proper narration to the consumer and direct on a path, whether right or wrong, for exchange. Planned obsolescence. Some producer follow a program of planned obsolescence. Planned obsolescence. Some producer follow a program of planned obsolescence, causing their product to become obsolete before they need replacement. In many cases, producers have been accused of consequently changing consumer concept of acceptable style in order to encourage more and earlier buying. An obvious example is consequently changing clothing fashion. Producers have also been accused of holding back attractive functional features, then introducing them later, or make older models obsolete. Poor service to disadvantage consumers. The urban poor often have to shop in smaller stores that carry interior goods and charge higher price. Marketing's eye on profit also means that disadvantaged consumers are not viable segments to target. The high-income consumer is the preferred target. Materialism. Marketing urges too much concern in material possessions. People are judged by what they own rather than by that they are to be considered successful. People must own a smart mobile or apartment in a prime residential site, expensive cars and the branded exclusive clothes. 2. Few social goods. Marketing has been accused of overselling private goods at the expense of public goods. As private goods increase, They require more public service that are usually not forthcoming. More automobiles means requirement of more parking place. Cultural hazards. Critics change the marketing system with certain cultural margin and confusion. Our signs are being assaulted consequently by advertising, commercials, interrupt, serious programs, page of ads, obscure printed matters. Billboards mar beautiful scenery. These interruptions consequently pollute people's minds with message of materialism, power, etc. Hazards of capitalism. Marketing of any product today is a part of capitalism view of the society. It deals with concentration of wealth and power to few because of this social diversion became clear and complete and agitation came to forefront. So critics of capitalism also criticize marketing. Legal issue in marketing. The legal aspect is very important in marketing. Every business operator within the jurisdiction of legal system. The legal system is an inevitable component of the environment within which a business operates. The commercial law existing within any country influence not only each and every variable of marketing mix but also the environment within which a business operator. This has a direct bearing on the management of marketing, legislation and marketing. Even the most liberal advocates of free market economics agree that the system work best with at least some regulation. Well-conceived regulation can encourage competition and ensure fair markets for goods and service. Thus, governments develop public policy to guide commerce, sets of law and regulation and limit business for the good of society as a whole. Almost every marketing activity is subject to a wide range of laws and regulations. Legislation affecting business around the world has increased steadily over the year. For example, the European Commission has a framework of laws covering the issue for the nation of the European that are 1. Competition, 2. Fair trade practice, 3. Environmental protection, 4. Product safety, 5. Truth in advertising, 6. Packaging and labeling, and 7. Pricing. Several countries have passed strong consumer legislation. For example, Norway bans several forms of sales promotion, trading stamps, contents, premiums as being inappropriate or unfair ways of promoting product. Thailand require food processors selling national brand to market low price brand also so that low income consumer can find economic brands on the several in India. Food companies must obtain special approval to launch brands that duplicate those already existing on the market, such as additional cola drinks or new brands of rice. Understanding the public policy implication of a particular marketing activity is not a simple matter. First, there are many laws created at different levels. For example, in the Europe, business operators are subject to European Commission, individual member, state and specific local resolution. System of law in India. In India, laws are created at the constitutional or federal, state and local levels, and these regulations often overlap. Second, the regulations are consequently changing. What was allowed last year may now be prohibited, and what was prohibited may now be allowed. The laws assigning with the marketing are contract law, labor law, tax law, trust law, and family law. Government regulation and marketing management in organization. In many countries, business legislation has been enacted for a number of reasons. The first is to protect companies from each other. Elite business executive may prize competition. They sometimes try to neutralize it when it threatens them. Antitrust agencies, competition authorities, and monopolies and mergers commissions have surfaced to enforce laws typically passed to define and prevent unfair competition. For example, the European Commission recently introduced new competition laws to promote a level playing field for firms in the telecommunication sector. These laws have several goals, from seeking to establishing a better pricing balance to forcing incumbent telecoms operator to open up local market to new market entrants. The European competition authorities have also been known to block many merger deals. The second purpose of government regulation is to protect consumer from unfair and unscrupulous business practice. Some firms, if left alone, would make shoddy product tell lines in their advertising and devise consumer through their packaging and pricing. Unfair and unsurplus business practice have been defined and are enforced by various agencies. For example, the European Directive on Privacy and Electronic Communication, enforced in October 2003, intends to crack down on spam by giving government agencies the power to prosecute firms that send unsolicited emails. The third purpose of government resolution is to protect the interest of society against uncertain business behavior. profitable business activity does not always create a better quality of life. Resolutions arise to ensure that firms take responsibility for the social cost of their production or products. New laws and their enforcement are likely to continue or increase business activities must watch this development when planning their product and marketing programs. International marketing will additionally encounter dozens, even hundreds of agencies set up to enforce trade policies and regulation. Importantly, they need to understand these laws at the local country, regulation and international levels. Major laws affecting marketing in India. 1. Consumer Protection Act 1986. 2nd. The Companies Act 1956. 3rd. The Contract Act 1872. 4th. A Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. 5th. Monopoly and Restrictive Trade Practice Act 1969. 6th. The Competition Act 2002. 7. The Essential Commodities Act 1955. 8. The Environment Protection Act 1986. There are many laws, but major laws are as shown above.
Thank you very much for the class and watching. I have learned a lot. Did you? Have a good day from the learner.